my boys and girls. 40 years have passed. Moses was now on the very border of the promised land. He climbed up the top of Mount Pisgah, that is over against Jericho. And the Lord showed him all the land of Gilead, to Dan, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh, the land of Judah, the south, the plain, the valley of Jericho, which was the city of palm trees, unto Zoar. Moses saw the lot. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. Joshua was the new leader. He was one of the 12 spies with a good report. The Lord said, "Long ago I promised the ancestors of Israel that I would give this land to their descendants. So be strong and brave. Be careful to do everything my servant Moses taught you. If you obey it completely, you and Israel will be able to take this land. I've commanded you to be strong and brave. Don't ever be afraid or discouraged. I am the Lord your God, and I will be there to help you wherever you go." The way into the promised land was blocked by the fortress city of Jericho. To keep the invading armies out, of course. It was so big that they had houses in the walls. They were that thick. Joshua chose 2 men to spy out the city of Jericho. He said, "Go across the river and find out as much as you can, especially about the town of Jericho." They went to Jericho, where they decided to spend the night at the house of Rahab. She helped them and asked, "Please promise me in the Lord's name that you will be as kind to my family as I have been to you." The Lord told Joshua, "Beginning today, I will show the people that you are their leader, and they will know that I am helping you, as I helped Moses." So Joshua told the people, "Just watch the sacred chest that belongs to the Lord, the ruler of the whole earth. As soon as the priests carrying the chest step into the Jordan, the water will stop flowing." And the river stopped flowing when they did. The priests stood in the middle of the dry riverbed near Jericho, while everyone else crossed over. The next day, God stopped spending manna for the people to eat. They started eating food grown in the land of Canaan. The Lord said to Joshua, "With my help, you and your army will defeat the king of Jericho. And here's how to do it. March slowly around Jericho once a day for 6 days. Take along the sacred chest and have 7 priests walk in front of it, carrying trumpets. On the 7th day, march around the town 7 times, while the priests blow their trumpets. Then the priests will blast on the trumpets and everyone else will shout. The walls will fall down and the soldiers can go straight in from every side." That needed faith. So they did. The priests blew their trumpets 7 days, the soldiers and everyone shouted as loud as they could, and the walls of Jericho fell flat. Joshua said to the 2 men that had been spies, "Rahab kept you safe when I sent you to Jericho. We promised to protect her and her family. Now go into her house and bring them out." And the 2 went into Rahab's house and brought her out, along with her father and mother, her brothers and relatives. The Israelites took the silver and the gold and put them with the rest of the treasure that was kept at the Lord's house. And finally they set fire to Jericho. The Lord helped Joshua in everything that he did, and they took over the promised land. Joshua was famous everywhere in Canaan. Abraham had faith and obeyed God, and he was told to go to the land that God had said would be his. He left for a country he had never seen. Because Abraham had faith, he lived in a tent, and so did Isaac and Jacob, who were later given the same promises as Abraham. Abraham did this because he was waiting for the eternal city that God had planned and built. Just like we are today. Jesus is going to prepare a home for us, and soon he will welcome us to our new home. Won't that be exciting?